Welcome back to the channel, you big bass lovers. It's Demont coming at you again. When I seen this reel on AliExpress, I thought, well, I like a lot of Seasir's reels. And I gave their other round reel a try, and I gave it a big thumbs down. But I wasn't even sure what this is, because it doesn't really show that much about it. This is the Seasir Sirius. They sent me a pack of green grubs free with it. Anyway, it says Seasir Enjoy Fishing, P Series, Professional, Chinese, CNC metal. You guys can read that shit. It's too glary. All right, let's see what we got in here. This is a round reel. Okay, here's your packaging. It's got a piece of foam. I'm sure hoping they did a lot better job than they did with their other BFS little round reel. I'm thinking this is kind of like a little swim bait reel, now that I see it. It's got a little pouch in here. Yeah, some stuff in Chinese. We don't want to see that right now. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's take this out of the bag. Okay, so right off the get-go, they've kind of copied a little bit of a conquest. This is kind of looking more, let me get her out of here. More, yeah. It looks like, yeah, it's pretty smooth. Way better. I ought to get the other piece. I still got it over there. It's nowhere near as refined as this. The little cheap BFS round reels they were doing. Really nice tension spool clicker. Really nice conical funnel to it. Thumb bar is really nice. It feels really good. It's using the exact same handle that the tender chute uses. Yep. Replace this handle. It feels like the same drag star that the tender chute's using. But of course, this has a deeper spool. Here's your casting control right here. Let's see what kind of casting we have with this, because like I said, the pictures don't really do justice for this reel. I didn't even know if it was a BFS reel, what it was. It's small like a BFS reel. I wish I knew how much line it held. Spring loaded. Let's pop her open. Okay, so this is a play on mag force. Your magnet is this piece right here, and it has a, wow, look at all that grease on that damn thing. Look at that shit. Damn. But here's your rotor. It is not dynamic. It doesn't move. It's stationary. But the rotor sits in here, and that what controls your casting. Alrighty, so let's get some weights. Let's find out what this thing weighs. I want to see if I can try to get some line measurements so I can see how much line the damn thing holds. To see, this might be like a good finesse swim bait reel, or it might not be. Who knows? Let's see what we got. I say 7. 7.2. Right on, pretty much right on. Let's see what this spool weighs. Let's turn that on 0. Turn it off. Okay, so the spool here weighs, let's take the spool out. Spool and rotor. Well, it helps you turn the damn thing on. Okay, let's just set it like that. So, holy crap. That spool weighs 6.41 ounces. Damn. I thought it felt light, but I wasn't sure. Even with this big goofy rotor, I would say you could use this reel as a power BFS reel. Or you could throw small swim baits with it. Damn. That's kind of impressive. I mean, I have to get out and try this thing. I have to get all this grease and stuff off of it. But I wouldn't mind getting this out and trying it out and see what she's like. Now, let's see if we can see on here anywhere that shows how much line this dang thing holds. Lock it back in place. I mean, I think they made this almost exactly like a tender chute. Except, of course, you got the different... They put this over here. And that might get in your way a little bit because it sits right there where your fingers are. But it's smooth. It's got some like different components of the tender chute. It's got some components of the Conark. It's not one solid piece of aluminum because you can see it separated right there. So that's kind of like a tender chute as well. That's also kind of like how some of the old Abu Garcias and stuff are. Still are. Nice big knob. Okay, let's see if it says anything about the line on here. Not on that. Not on this either. It just says Cyrus. Let's see if it says anything on this paperwork that we can read. 30 millimeter. That's probably some kind of inch per turn. Or millimeter per turn. All this Chinese writing. Let's open it up, see if we see anything in here. It kind of says anything about anything. Okay. I'm just going to link this to AliExpress so you guys can take a look at it. I don't see it on here nowhere. Okay, let's see if that's back here. Now this is his parts list. It doesn't really go anything else. Doesn't show any kind of detail. This is just your parts list. All right, so I was hoping, but all right. Based on the weight of that spool, I would say this is going to be a good power BFS reel. Or you could throw stuff like put you some 12-pound test on here or 10-pound test. You could throw crankbaits, small crankbaits. You can throw small swim baits. It's really up to you. I mean, it is pretty smooth. I'm gonna grab one of my other tender chutes. I want to show you with it real fast. Give me a second. Let's reach up here and grab one. This is right here. Let's grab this one here. And we can kind of look at it together. And we can kind of compare them. Okay. So, this is the tender chute or the King Kong tender chute? This is the Lure Killer King Kong tender chute. You can kind of see the thumb bar looks almost identical. This is a different handle that I put on. This is a handle by Histar. It's a pretty damn good handle. I like it. But you can tell the cast control's in a different spot now. The foot's basically the same. The line guide is basically the same. The spools are a little bit different, but the spool on this one is lighter than the one on this one. Let me try to get when you can see them again. I'm sorry, guys. A little bit different porting up here. The same mechanism here as here. This handle was the same as this handle to begin with. You can see that drag star is the same. This reel here is blue. but it pretty much is almost identical. Just a few different little things. Just a spool is deeper, but it's lighter. I don't know, you go figure. But I mean, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is one of my favorite budget BFS reels. I'd recommend this reel to almost anybody. If you want a round reel, you don't want to pay the price for a Conquest, that's what you want right there. You have no problems out of them. But this one's totally different. Oh, the braking's different than here. This one here uses the mag track style braking. Let me get this real fast. This uses the mag tracks. And this uses kind of like, it's kind of like a Daiwa. Like a Mag Force kind of Z kind of style to it. I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and say this is probably going to be a winner. I mean, I got to put some line on it and give it a try, of course, but just based on what I can see so far, I think this is going to be a winner. All right, guys, I'll list this down below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll try to answer it for you. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to get it for you. I'm hoping I can get some answers on how much line this thing holds. I'm going to say right now, just basically looking at the spool, if you're looking at 10-pound test, probably 100 meters. Maybe a little less. We'll find out. All right, guys, till next time, y'all stay safe. I'll talk to you in the next video. Tight lines, and we'll catch you on the next one.